Hi students, welcome to today's class. Today also I am going to discuss a very important conceptual questions I am going to explain. So for every concept I will give the proof for that also, not directly simply dictating the results. Okay. So those who are preparing for JEE mains examinations from 8th, 9th onwards, and those who are taking long term coachings, so my videos are very useful. Why? Because each and every topic I am explaining in a very detailed way. Okay. So without wasting your valuable time, so I am straight away going to the subject. Now our concept today is various forms of an ellipse. What are various forms of an ellipse? So previously we have discussed the equation of the ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Okay, now whose center is at the origin, that is 0 comma 0. The what is a and b? Of course x and y are variables, and what are a and what is b, that should be clearly known. So here a is the distance from the center to one of the vertex. So that is a major. Semi-major axis, that is a. What is b? So this is semi-minor axis. The length of the semi-minor axis is b. Small a is the length of the semi-major axis. So this is equal to a dash and b dash, b dash. So b dash is the minor axis, a dash is the major axis. So the length of the semi-major axis a, the length of the semi-minor axis is b. So here the major axis coincides with the x-axis and the minor axis coincides with the y-axis. Okay, now, and we call it as a horizontal ellipse. Why? Because so the major axis is something it is a horizontal with x-axis. Now its equation is very clear, x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Now is it that only the ellipse? No, is it not this ellipse? This is also ellipse, this is also ellipse. What are their equations? So first observe the first case. So this is also the ellipse. Here the center, is 0 comma 0. The center is shifted to another point, that is h comma k. The center is shifted to the point h comma k. The same case, the major axis is parallel to x-axis, minor axis is parallel to y-axis. Okay, now what is its equation? What are the coordinates of foci, vertices? What are the coordinates of endpoints of the minor axis? What are the coordinates of latus rectum? What are the equations of major axis, minor axis, and how to remember all those formulas? Generally students will by heart those formula, but no need to by heart those formulas. Why? Because if you know these formulas, all the formulas, if you know the formulas of x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, then the formulas of this type of this formula is ellipses are very easy, very easy. The only first thing is what you have to know the formulas of this. Okay, let us see the all the coordinates and equations of the major axis, minor axis, how to remember them in a short form. Okay, let us see all those things. Here also vertical parabola this is. So here the major axis is parallel to y axis, but let us see this parabola. Here the major axis is neither parallel to x axis nor parallel to y axis. Understand? Then for that type of cases, how to find out the equation of parabola, all those things we will see in this video. Okay, so let us start our class. Welcome back to the concept. Here the origin is 0 comma 0 is shifted to the point h comma k such that the major axis is parallel to x axis and the minor axis is parallel to y axis. Let us see the equation of this parabola, so which is shifted to h comma k. First I am going to find out the equation of the parabola. Okay, now right. See here the original parabola equation is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Let the transformed parabola equation be x dash a square plus y dash b square is equal to 1. So, this also in this format only. So, here x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So, let the transformed equation of parabola be x dash by a square plus y dash by b square is equal to 1. So, remember that here the length of the major axis and the length of the minor axis are of same. So, that is the convention we are taking here. Now, in the first year course of your, that is 11th class, we have one chapter, that is a transformation of axis. So, the transformation of axis, in that we will say that, so if there is a with respect to original axis x comma y, if the origin is shifted to some h comma k, let the coordinates be x dash and y dash, then what is the relation between x dash plus h? So, we know the relation x is equal to x dash plus h, y is equal to y dash plus k. There we will get that relation. From this, what is x dash as x dash of, that is x minus h, what is your y dash, y minus k. So, this here x square, x dash square, y dash square. So, in place of x dash, we will substitute x minus h whole square by a square plus in place of y dash, y minus k whole square by b square is equal to 1. So, this is the equation of the transformed parabola, that is where the origin is, center is shifted to h comma k. So, this is a original equation of the parabola x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, and it is transformed equation x minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b square is equal to 1. So, this is the transformed equation of this parabola. So, this equation is x minus h whole square by a square, y minus k whole square by b square is equal to 1. So, if you substitute h is equal to 0 and k is equal to 0, where center is 0 comma 0, if you substitute here x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Okay, na? So, that is again you will come back the original equation of the parabola. Okay, na? Right. Now, we are going to see how all the coordinates of the endpoints of the vertices, endpoints of the major axis and minor axis equation of the directrix, all those things, how they will change. Okay. So, very, very easy concept. Using this concept only, x is equal to x dash plus y is equal to y dash plus x. No need to that. And by simple logic, we can remember all the formulas. Okay. Let us see that. Welcome back to this concept. So, here if it is a original ellipse, why I am saying here original ellipse means the ellipse whose center is 0 comma 0, whose major axis coincides with the x axis and the minor axis coincides with the y axis. Its equation is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Okay, now, then we know the center is equal to 0 comma 0. Foci is equal to plus or minus, there will be two foci. So, one is here S and S dash. The coordinates of the foci are plus or minus AE comma 0. The coordinates of the vertices are plus or minus A comma 0. That means the endpoints of the major axis. So, major axis. B dash means endpoints of the minor axis. That means this B dash minor axis. 0 comma plus or minus b. Z dash means what? So, these are the foot of the perpendiculars. So, this is a Z. So, this side Z dash will be there. So, just to you refill the previous videos, you will get that. So, this is a Z and it is a Z dash. Z means what? It is a foot of the perpendicular from the center to the, and upon the directrix. Okay, na? Right. L dash means length, these are the end points of the lattice rectum. Okay, now, then for this transformed equation, then how to remember? So, nothing doing, for every x coordinate you add h and y coordinate you add k. Why? Because here you will get an increment in the for center 0 comma 0, you will get an increment h comma k. Just like if you in a job, if you get a job, if you have any promotion, you will get an increment in your salary. So here also, so basically your parabola will be here, and there is an increment, there is a promotion here. So what is the promotion we got from center 0 comma 0 to, so there is a promotion, it is promoted to h comma k. Like that, in our whenever there is a promotion, so when you get an increment, so in our day-to-day life, our activity, everything, we will add something. So in our day-to-day life. So here also, for all these x coordinates, you add h. All the y coordinates, you add k. That's all. Now your new center will be h comma k. 0 plus h, 0 plus k. Here also add h and here you k. So that is equal to h plus or minus ae comma k, k plus 0. So here vertices h plus or minus a comma 0 plus k. B, B dash, that means the minor axis endpoints. Here h comma k plus or minus b, h k plus or minus b. Z, Z dash, Z, Z dash. So that is equal to h plus or minus a by e comma k. So you add h and you add k there. Now L, L dash, that means endpoints of the latest rectum, hk, add hk, h plus or minus ae comma k plus or minus b square by a. So these are the coordinates of the new parabola, sorry, hyperbola, ellipse. Okay, now understand this. But don't by heart these formulas. Don't by heart these formulas. Okay. Don't read these formulas are also. Okay. Don't read these formulas. You read these formulas. You remember these formulas. Okay. So if you remember these formulas, and remembering these formulas is a very, very easy. Okay. Now, so these are the backbone of the formulas of this. Okay. Now we are going to see how the equations will change. So equation of major axis, equation of minor axis, equation of the lattice rectum, equation of the directrix, how they are changed. Let us see that. Welcome back. Now let us see the equations of the lines. First one, equation of the major axis here. What is here major axis? X axis. What is equation of x axis? Y is equal to 0. Equation of minor axis for this parabola, ellipse, x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. What is the equation of minor axis? Here minor axis is nothing but y axis. Okay, therefore what is the equation of y axis? X is equal to 0. What is the equation of the directrix? So equation of the directrix nothing but x is equal to plus or minus a by e. I already told how to remember that. What are the coordinates of z? Z coordinates are plus or minus a by e comma 0. That's why x is equal to plus or minus a by e. Now equation of the lattice rectum, x is equal to plus or minus ae. Why? Because this y is equal to, why? Because this lattice rectum is parallel to y axis. So the lattice rectum is parallel, x is equal to only. So x is equal to plus or minus a by e. X is equal to plus or minus a by e, right? All these three are parallel to y axis, minor axis, directrix, lattice rectum, they are all parallel to y axis. Okay, now, right? So this is for original parabola. If the parabola is transformed to h comma k, whose center is h comma k, so everything there is an increment. For x increment is h, for y increment is k. Then how to remember these formulas? So here you see here, for this transformed ellipse, the equation of major axis is, here y is equal to 0, no? Here y is equal to k, is equal to that side you have to add, not left side, right hand side you have to add. For y you add k, for x you add h. Okay, now, so y is equal to k, otherwise we can call it as y minus k is equal to 0. Y minus k is equal to 0, right? Equation of minor axis. For this ellipse, what is the equation of minor axis? X is equal to h or x minus h is equal to 0. So for x right side you have to add h. Equation of the directrix, x is equal to plus or minus a by e. So this is equal to x is equal to h plus or minus a by e. The right side you add h. Okay now, right. Equation of the lattice rectum, x is equal to, so here actually here plus or minus ae, you add h to that. So that is equal to h plus or minus ae, that's all. If y is there, you add k. If x is there, you add h to this equation to the right side, not left side, to the right side. Okay now, right. So I hope that you understand this concept. Then what about the lengths of major axis, length of minor axis, distance between the foci and distance between the center to the directrix? Then how they will be there? Let us see that. Welcome back. Now let us see all the lengths. Length of major axis is 2a, length of minor axis is 2b, length of lattice rectum is 2b square by a. So the distance between the foci ss dash is 2ae. The distance between the directrix z dash, that is equal to 2a by e. The area of the ellipse is equal to pi ab. Okay na, right. But what about this transformed ellipse? So remember that, so you are shifting the ellipse from 0, 0 to h, k, keeping here a value, b value same. Keeping a value, b value same. What is a means? Length of major axis. What is b? Length of minor axis. Okay na? So that means you are keeping a value, b value same. So here you see all your a value, b value same. When a value, b value same, then automatically eccentricity also will be same. Understand? Therefore, lengths all no change. Length will be no change. That means for original pair of ellipse, if the length of the major axis is 2a, for the transformed ellipse also the length of the major axis is 2a. For all will be same. So here also the length of the major axis is 2a, length of the minor axis is 2b, length of the lattice rectum is 2b square by a. So distance between the foci is also 2ae. The distance between the directrix is also 2ae. All quantities will be same here also. The area of the ellipse is also pi ab. So here also the ellipse is pi ab. Why? Because the size of the ellipse is not changing. You are changing only, what will change? Only the coordinates of the all the points and the equations of the all the lines, major axis, those only will change. Why? Because they are connected with x and y coordinates. So here they are connected, no x and y coordinates here. That's why the lengths and areas, volumes are invariant quantities. Lengths, areas, volumes. Whenever if you change, if you rotate the axis or you shift the axis from one point to another point, so whatever may be the transformations you did, so lengths, areas and volumes of the objects are invariant quantities. Invariant means no change. Okay na? So I hope that you understand this concept for what you call that horizontal ellipse. Let us see the same thing for vertical ellipse. Okay na? Right. Welcome back to this concept. Here we are taking a vertical ellipse, that means a less than b. So here a value is this which coincides with the x axis and it is y axis. Okay na? So where a less than b, then we will get a vertical ellipse. We know the center is 0, 0 foci. So that means these are the foci. This is a s and s dash. They lies on y axis. That's why x coordinate is 0, 0 comma plus or minus b, b dash 0 comma b. So that means a b will be here and b dash will be here, and it is your a and it is your a dash. Okay na? At the end points of the major axis, b dash is 0 comma b, a dash is a comma 0. Why? Because they lies on x axis. Z dash means, that means what? Foot of the perpendicular. So this is a z and it is z dash. It is given by that 0 comma plus or minus b e, b by e. Why? Because it lies on y axis. And LL dash, that is the end points of the lattice rectum, that is plus or minus a square, there b square by a, here a square by b comma plus or minus b e. Okay. Then if this ellipse is transformed to, that means the center is shifted to h comma k. That means from 0 comma 0 to there is an increment, promotion you are getting. For everything you will get an increment. So if there is a small increment in our salary, so our way of life also will change. For everything it will change. Okay, but so there are certain things will be there which are always constant. Okay, right. Let us see that. Then the center will be obviously, so this is a h comma k center. Increment, for x you add h, for y you add k. The foci will be your h, here k, that means h comma k plus or minus b. B b dash, that means h comma k plus b. B b dash means of course plus or minus b, plus or minus b. Okay. A dash plus or minus a, that means h plus or minus a comma k, h plus or minus a comma k. Z dash, z dash means for foot of the perpendiculars from the center upon the directrix. This is given by the formula h comma k plus or minus b by e. So then the end points of the lattice rectum, LL dash is given by h plus or minus a square by b, k plus or minus b, h plus or minus a square by b comma k plus or minus b. Okay, now. So the thing is, don't by heart these formulas. Don't by heart these formulas. You remember these formulas enough. You remember these formulas enough. So you also comparatively study for the when a greater than b and a less than b. There 0 comma 0. There here also 0 comma 0. For that plus or minus a e comma 0, here 0 comma plus or minus b e. So that you can remember these formulas. Okay, now. So don't by heart all the formulas. If you start by remembering all the formulas, it is getting headache. There is a lot of chance of confusing. Okay, so remember these original parabola formulas. Then you can apply here just h and k, adding h and k only. Okay, now let us see how the equations will change. How the equations will change. Let us see that. Welcome back. Let us see the equations of the lines. Lines means major axis, minor axis, lattice rectum, directrix. Those are the lines. Like that systematically you learn. Just first one, equation of the major axis. For original parabola ellipses, major axis is nothing but y axis. Equation is x is equal to 0. Equation of minor axis. Here minor axis is a dash. So nothing but x axis, that is y is equal to 0. Equation of the directrix is equal to y is equal to plus or minus b by e. Therefore, equation of the lattice rectum is it passes through the foci. That's why y is equal to plus or minus b e. Okay. Now, there is an increment. So, how to remember the formulas of this? X minus h whole square by a square plus y minus k whole square by b square is equal to 1, where a less than b. So, for all these, for h is there, you add, sorry, if x is there, you add h. If y is there, you add k to the right side of the equation. So, remember that to the right side, increment is there. So, that's why, so here we are saying, sorry, equation of major axis is x is equal to 0. So, here x is equal to h, that implies x minus h is equal to 0. That is the equation of the major axis. Okay, now equation of the minor axis. What is the equation of minor axis? Y is equal to 0. That's why y is equal to k. This implies y minus k is equal to 0. Okay, now equation of the directrix. Equation of the directrix is equal to y is equal to plus or minus b by a. So, this is equal to y is equal to plus or minus b by e plus k. Plus k. You can bring all the terms to one side. Why? Because in general form I am writing ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here also ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, general form. Okay, now equation of the lattice rectum. So here what is that equation of the lattice rectum? Y is equal to plus or minus b by e plus k. You can bring those quantities to left hand side. Okay. So here what you remember, for all these equations, if x term is there, you add h. If y term is there, you add k to the equation right side. So if you want, you can bring all the terms to left side, otherwise you can put it like that, no problem. Okay, right. So this is over. Next, coming to length of the major axis is 2b, length of the minor axis is 2a, distance between the foci is 2be, distance between the directrix is 2b by a, and the length of the lattice rectum is 2a square by b. All these area is also pi ab, same area. So all are invariant for this transformed formula, ellipse also. Okay, because no change. Here you are not changing the length of A and length of B. You are just shifting the center to another point. All your, generally if you shift our house to another place, just x and y coordinates will be changed. So what are all the things that were in this will be same. That means the lengths and breadths, areas, volumes all are invariant quantities. Okay. So those are not changing. Okay. Now we are going to see a parabola whose major axis is neither parallel to x axis nor parallel to y axis. Then how to find out equation of that parabola. Okay, na? So let us continue the class. Welcome back. Let us see this parabola. So here the parabola major axis is neither parallel to x axis nor parallel to y axis. Okay, na? So then how to find out the equation of this parabola, ellipse. So here we will go for general definition we will go. So here let S alpha comma beta be the foci. S alpha comma beta be the foci. Let P x1 comma y1 be any point on the parabola. Otherwise you can take simply x comma y. Why? Because it is a locus point x comma y. And the equation of the directrix ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Okay, now by definition we have SP by PM. SP by PM is equal to E, that is eccentricity, where eccentricity is 0 less than E less than 1. By between 0 and 1, the eccentricity is less than 1. For parabola, E is equal to 1. General procedure we will go. So this is implies SP is equal to EPM. So this is SP square is equal to E square PM square. So SP square means what? Distance between S and P without square root. So that is equal to x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square is equal to E square into PM. PM is what? Perpendicular distance from P to the line AX plus BY plus C. So that is equal to AX plus BY plus C by under square root of A square plus B square, of course, whole square. Understand? So this is your answer. You can simplify further. So this square root will get cancelled. So this is nothing but A square plus B square times x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square is equal to E square into AX plus BY plus C whole square. So AX plus BY plus C whole square. So this is the equation of the ellipse whose foci is alpha comma beta and whose equation of the directrix will be Ax plus By plus C is equal to 0 and whose eccentricity is E. So to find out the equation of such ellipse, you should require three compulsory. One is foci, another one is equation of the directrix, and third one is eccentricity. All these three quantities are must and should. So without them, this is not possible to find out the equation of the ellipse. Okay, na? So this is general ellipse. Okay, right. I hope that you understand today's class. You enjoy today's class. With in the next class, I am going to start what are the equations of tangents and position of a point with respect to ellipse. If you generally in our classes, your SARs used to teach you that if S11 is less than 0, the point lies inside the ellipse. S11 is greater than 0, the point lies outside the ellipse. If S11 is equal to 0, the point lies on the ellipse. Just they will give orally, they will give that result. But in the tomorrow's class, I am going to prove it. And the equation of the tangent also, they will simply say S1 is equal to 0. Then how that S1 is equal to 0 came, in the I will give the geometrical proof so that you can remember forever. Okay. I hope that you enjoyed today's class. With some more topics, tomorrow's class I will stand before you. Until then, all the best.